morning, United Slaves of America. Welcome to SFM News, where we tirelessly bring you the obscure and far-reaching, semi-true stories, surety to bring you to the moment when you say, enough is enough, I want my MTV back. Probably not gonna happen though, but you can ask. I'm Jeff, I'll be your host. Headlining our stories is the U.S. government has finally ended this government shutdown and their vacation. When they returned to work, they discovered that there's been a heist of nationwide proportions. Computers, file cabinets, and a red stapler all went missing. The stamps, the rubber stamps of denied, no, and not my job are missing, as well as pass the buck letterhead is gone too. Oh, sucks. One clerk working for the FDA said, my red stapler is gone. How am I going to triple staple all the red tape to the denial letters? The true evidence for the Epstein case is missing, and a dummy file was left instead. The alphabet soup agencies, including FBI, DOJ, CIA, sing it with me, FDA, FOX, CNN, CBS, ABC, OSS, FEMA, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Meta, Doge, and of course Verizon have all reported that their files on fraud, corruption, and past PSYOP operations are all MIA. No one is DOA yet, and we'll let you KNOW if something else changes. We were alerted that the evidence locker in the basements of some of these buildings have been ransacked, said the FBI. The evidence from JFK assassination is gone. 9/11 evidence is gone. Moon landing gone. Though that might have been already stolen by NASA, but I'm not saying. Hunter's briefcase gone. Did I mention that Epstein files have been replaced by another file, a dummy file left for the public to discover? The U.S. Treasury and SEC reported all birth certificate bonds have been stolen too. They're missing. Wait, I got something on the teleprompter. Would have been 4 birthday bonds in Venezuela cashed on a cash out kiosk, and 22 were cashed at the beach in Israel. No suspects have been identified yet. More news. A computer virus has compromised the nation's AI and destroyed all the digital ID files. You know, the one they're rolling out everywhere that you have to do anything. The Hackers Anonymous has taken credit for this, and luckily the virus and IDs are digital and easily traceable to the local high school computer lab. No suspects have been ID'd. Many witnesses beginning of the government shutdown noticed that a bunch of shredding trucks all parked at these government buildings until just before the government opened. That's not alarming. The Labor Department reported a spike in hiring last month. There were an uptick in openings at the FBI and CIA. They're seeking CGI artists, prop fabricators, and catastrophe actors. Wonder what happened to the ones that were working? I don't know, ask Hillary. President Trump mentioned in a recent news conference that he doesn't need any help from his bosses in Jerusalem, where the Z people are located. I told him that I was following the same plan as Roosevelt did in 1933. In the gold grab, just as directed. It's following it to a T. In the yearly event rarely documented, a political event called Kumbaya, where Democratic and Republican politicians gathered under the trees in Florida. Now, they can stay down there then, in my opinion. This year's celebration was called They Still Don't Get It. Trump and Hillary both hosted the weekend event, and the event ended with additional acting classes for new congressmen and women who failed their acting class after taking the job. Well, why'd you hire them then? Weather is no longer unpredictable thanks to the proper planning of weather manipulators of America. WMA, another 3-letter alphabet agency. So there's no guesswork when the next hurricane is coming to level your town. Just hop on over to their website, plan for your region. But don't forget to check other countries' weather maps too. It turns out that the competition is getting fierce for who's leveling your town first. As the competition heats up, we all know they're planning for the Weather Cup of Fuckery, an Olympic sport where each country competes for the cup. 3 new categories have been added for the event. There's town leveling sprints and cross-country flooding, bring your boots, and tornado bowling. The forest fire shot put is still being questioned whether this event will happen this year due to the lack of forest left to burn. That's today's broadcast. This show is for awakening, entertainment only, and provocative education. This is Jeff signing the hell off. Be safe, my friends.